was to go to Ekiti. Is Olubunmi Ojo from Ekiti, by the way? Is it from Ekiti State? No, it's not. Anyway, Olubunmi Ojo's another lady who was said to be from Lagos. She was also given about 600. She was to be paid about 800 million naira. The money was for her to go and discover the poor people in Akwa Ibom, the poor people in Anambra, the poor people in Abia. So they paid her, they were to pay her over 800 million naira just to go and help them discover the poor people there. Ekiti people that voted on credit for APC, who are still waiting for the money APC promised them since February 2023. Some other people have cashed out on them. Olubunmi Ojo's company collected over 600 million naira, which includes Ondo, Ekiti, and Ogun. The poor people in Ondo, poor people in Ekiti, poor people in Ogun State, they are all over 600 million naira to go and discover you was paid to this guy. He is still your minister. And look at this guy, the lady who is approving all of that, right? She is not in jail. Yeah, God bless you, Jerry. Somebody just said that Elijah Shomolu is real. No, the story was so good that sometimes you just believe that it's not, but I think it is real. The story of Elijah Shomolu is real. But there could be some exaggeration in the entire story, okay? There was an actual Elijah Shomolu. But I'm talking about Elijah Shokoto at Elijah Calabar. That is Betta Edu at Shadia. Shadia niti Shokoto ti Kalabani. Anyway, so this money was moving that way until they now say, you know something? The accountant general now wrote her back and said, no, by protocol, you should not even be sending me memo. Any memo, the only memo that can be sent to me, and it shouldn't come from you, minister. No, you don't do that, okay? It should be the memo approved at PEC. Approved by PEC. Which means during the meetings of the ministers and all of them. So you can't raise a memo of this amount and send to me. It's totally no. Okay. We did not know. That's why I said that majority of what they do, it is to give us a bit of a glimpse, you know what I mean, into what they are really doing than what they are saying. So we believe that now people from inside their camp decided to, when they were done with her, they decided to release all of those leaked documents that finally got her suspended, but not arrested. So yesterday, the EFCC came out and they said their investigation of Betta Edu since her suspension had come back with 30 billion naira. 30 billion naira traced to the private account of individuals she paid. Baba, CEO low 5 months as minister. 30 billion. And that's what they said they have seen. And to me, I don't want you to get carried away so that you can begin to feel like, okay, no. Maybe they are fighting corruption. They are not fighting any goddamn corruption. Don't be stupid, right? There's nothing like fighting anything here. The whole put up of the whole drama is to further give what some people call a little bit of a distraction. Okay? And if you are not careful, there are other worse things they are doing. Okay? And that is why you should never, for any reason, even entertain it enough to think they are fighting corruption. They are not. If they are, Betta Edu will be in jail right now, like a Mefiole. I'm just saying, like, just put her there. But she never slept in any of those prison cells. And she's a criminal. She abused her office. Just like, I know the entire regime is illegitimate. So sometimes we shouldn't be so surprised that it is happening. But of course, I'm not surprised. We are putting it on record, right? We are not surprised that they are thieves, and thieves can't catch thieves except if they want to deceive their victim, who happen to be the Nigerians. Sometimes they want to show you what you want to hear. But if you pay attention very well, you realize that they are deceiving you still. But sometimes keep it on that way, so that those who need to know will know. And even you, sometimes when they lie to you, you know they are lying. At a point, you begin to believe the lie. Do you know that? If they begin to believe their lie, the next job is to ensure that you, who knows it's a lie, to begin to doubt your own truth. You know they are lying, right? Then, but they keep lying. They keep repeating the same lie again and again and again, to the point that they started believing their own lies. There you are doubting yourself, like, is it true or is it a lie, Seth? I can't even remember. But is it true or is it a lie? That's what they do. When you lie too much and begin to believe the lie, those who know that it's a lie, you might even try and convince them by putting doubts in their own truth. Is it true? It's not. Is it not? Is it kind of? Right? So Betta Edu and the rest of their gang, what they now told us now is that in just about 4 months as a minister, where no single dime is actually paid to any poor anywhere, 50 bank accounts with over 30 billion naira. The Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Poverty Alleviation paid to individuals 30 billion. I mean, even if all this, what do you call it? All of this subsidy is gone, baby work of pain, labor pain, and all that, right? Even if them give that 30 billion genuinely to the poorest of the poor in Nigeria, do you know that will make some little impact on them? It will. But you turn it up in the private pocket of some individuals. Let me digress a bit, because I may not have much time to come back to it at the end of the day, okay? So a lot of them have been roasting, including some obedient too. They have been roasting Obi. Remember when Peter Obi went to Gombe? I think I showed you that video yesterday. Yeah, I said even if he commissioned the borehole, give him his thumbs up, the two of them. Because if to say the Nigerian system genuinely had provided water, drinking water, Obi won't need to go and do borehole and be taking pictures. If the system had provided, infrastructure of all of the people in that contraption after 63 years, I believe that somebody like Peter Obi will not be going about with 5 million naira check, or 2 million naira this, or borehole here, hand pump there. But because Nigeria is a very, very funny place. Because you see, by all means, right, you have governments who has failed you. But Nigerians who leave that government and the criminals who have made their life hell, or who are making their life hell, they will face you. I remember when people used to ask me here, I used to have a kind of an emotion that could be easily manipulated because I'm human, right? So I have this personality that if I have something, I don't, something just make me feel like I should give them out, like give it out. So then I feel better when I give that out. So, and yes, the kind of personality that could be easily emotionally manipulated. So on Mayegun's Diary Political here, right? So people will kind of, come and say, Mayegun, please, I need school fees and all of that. How much is your school fees? I'll give them. Oh, Mayegun, please, we are having, I'll give whatever I could. Then at a point, there were others who kind of, when I'm now kind of doing my program, talking about all these vices and calling on people to please wake up, right? Then you will see some of these motherfuckers, right? They will come around and they will start asking me, how many people have you helped? People are doing charity. People are doing philanthropy. You are just there condemning and condemning. Are there no poor people in your own state? How many of them have you lifted out of poverty? And I was like, what happened to your government? Why do you really get so worked up that I can do whatever I want with my money. I can choose to give it. I can choose not to, right? So why are you so worked up about somebody else's money when indeed the people that are starving you, shortchanging you, raping you, you don't even have any voice to speak out and say something to them? So it is a Nigerian thing, all right? And you say, you should be helping other people. You should be helping people out of poverty. I say, what is my business with helping you with out of poverty? Eh? You see that entitlement of a thing, or better still, right? I figured that out too, right? Nigerians will be like, let's say me, Mayegu now. I just said that or more. I want to go and buy Maserati. I'm just saying, And then I just say, Mayegu don't buy one car, 1.2 million pounds. Why would he go and buy 1.2 million pounds car? Eh? Do you know how many poor people in Africa? Do you know how many people that don't have food tonight? In this country, Nigeria. See that boy, that's I don't believe that Mayegu. That's I don't listen to people like that. You just go and buy 1.2 million car when there are poor people in Nigeria that you could give the money to. Have you noticed that that's how typical Nigerians talk? They get angry with the way you spend your money. They are experts on how you should spend your money. And that is why the politicians will steal from them and turn themselves to philanthropists. For politicians will steal all the money meant for the real development, and they'll begin to give them peanuts and say is a great philanthropist. All right? Is a great philanthropist. Do you know how many people he has helped? Do you know how many people he has sent to Mecca? Do you know how many people this man has sent to Kenikon? You this man, how many people have you helped? I did not steal your money because I never have a chance of stealing your money. So why should I be giving my money to you because you are poor? It is Nigerian mentality, entitlement. Sure, you get. They are angry that you are spending your money the way you are. It's your money. But they do not have that same energy. They do not have that same voice to challenge the criminals whose real job, main job, is to fix the road, build you, infrastructures that really, really care for you. It is not Obi's job. That's where I'm going. Obi is shut up your mouth out there. A typical Nigerian. Obi is not your senator. He is not your governor, not your president, not anything. You are just being stupid as a typical Nigerian that cannot, who doesn't even have this. You don't even have, some of you don't even have that brain, to boldly express how you feel or your disappointment in the people that you are paying to make your life better. Baba, in that Gombe community, the true story behind it, because I know they dragged the guy since. So he gave them money and they did this hand pump borehole. They can write Excellency on top of him. Donated by His Excellency Peter Obi or internet don't fire since. See the ball. See ball. Where billionaire they do. Then this Obi is a useless. This Kiniko is a useless coming from the APC. You see that area? The true story behind it is that the people living in that community, they are part of Nigeria. They have never seen pipe-borne water in the 63 years of Nigeria independence. Ever. In Gombe State, they have to walk. Listen to this. They have to walk about 10 miles. That's about 16, 17 kilometers into Niger Republic border to get water, drinking water. So somebody now said, they don't get, you see, people don't even get electricity. How they want to do borehole? There is no electricity in that place. Ever. There is no drinking water there. They have completely been abandoned and ignored. So somebody now mentioned it to this guy, say, okay, just give us money to do borehole. We don't need electricity borehole. We don't need any fancy thing. We just need anything that can easily get us water and save us that journey. to Niger Republic. Let me show you a video. The same community, they just do that one for, now them be this so. On a normal day, when they want to go every day, they will gather themselves. They will go as a group to go and fetch water in Niger Republic. And you sit down there on Twitter, on Facebook, you're having an opinion. A billionaire, this is a disgrace. This is an embarrassment. Which one is more embarrassing? That Nigeria, after 63 years of independence, a community in Gombe State would have to go to Niger Republic for water. On food. You weary, shameless wearies. Which one is more embarrassing? That the giant of Africa, more than 70% of the areas of Nigeria, they have no electricity. They have no drinking water. More than 70% of areas in Nigeria, including popular cities, major cities in Nigeria, they do not have any drinking pipe-borne water provided by government. So which one is more embarrassing? That those people will no longer have to go to Niger for water that you can drill. Water. So which one is more embarrassing for Nigeria? This one or that one? Anyway, like I said, it is just a little digression. Where the money meant for general development ended up in private pockets, and those criminals who take the money, they never get punished for it. But every one of you will try to show interest in the trouble and what people are going through. You will take the blame. You didn't do it right. Is this how to help the poor people? If you want to help the poor people, just help them. All of us, you know that, if you want to shake it, just do it. Oh, you are even just doing it because you want people to see that you are a good person. You are not a good person. You are, it is an horrible place, so to say. And sometimes I ask people, why do you put yourself through all of that? Why do you want to be part of, this madness and say, oh, we need to build Nigeria? Which Nigeria? Anyway, that's on the side. So they also said, the same EFCC, that is yet to make any arrests over Edu Gates or Betta Gates. They have come out to tell us how much Emefiole actually mismanaged. They are holding Emefiole for releasing dollars without letting other people bid for it. Oh my God, let me show you. They put this out earlier, all right? That is the EFCC. That, they haven't told us how much exactly was stolen from or looted from the Central Bank of Nigeria, but this might give us an idea, okay? Again, do not take all their word for it, because nothing is going to come out of this, I promise you. You are only knowing this just on a need-to-know basis. Yeah? Thank you so much, Jari, my lady. My lady. Thank you, everyone. Somebody said that digression was a necessary one, Abi. I need to chuck it in there. Here you get. I just put them inside there and then, continue elsewhere. Thank you so much, my lady Flora. I saw that, okay? Right. This is going to give you an idea. Every time they mention central bank, whether up or not, right? At least you have an idea of how the billions and millions left the Central Bank of Nigeria. So the EFCC are saying that the reason why they are actually taking him back to the court again is because there are more charges coming, like Dasuki. Or waiting, we don't read about Dasuki that time. Hey. God damn it. There's nothing where we don't read about Dasuki. we're expecting them to then, okay, try Dasuki and jail him. Try others and jail them. But till today, while we are waiting for them to punish Dasuki and everybody involved for what they told us about Dasuki then, Dasuki don't born two picking. Even some of you were so many of you were struggling under Bokuwari on how to feed your children, on how to survive economically. Dasuki wait until you say they jail. In wife they born, that they do naming ceremony. Omomeji in Dasuki been in prison. Just so you know, okay? Omomeji, two picking, Dasuki wife born for him. While he was in detention for money they told you he stole. I don't think the wife of Emefiole is that young. But we'll find out. At the end of the day, no shishi, no shingbang came out of that. But please take a look at your screen again because I'm going to be reading them out. According to the EFCC, they said Emefiole allocating forex of $2.136 billion. $2.136391 billion without bid. Allocating forex of $291,945,785.59 without bid. Abuse of office by special allocating of forex of $1.769,254,708.93. Abuse of office by special allocating of forex of 370 million. Corruptly received 26 points. Hey, they said he corruptly received $26,552,000 from NIPCO PLC. Corruptly received $740,000 from NIPCO PLC. Now, we can begin to calculate how much they will say Emefiole actually stole now, okay? So, corruptly received $2,410,000 from Raja Punjab on account of forex to his employer. Corruptly received $6,320,000 from Raja Punjab again. Corruptly received $7,720,000 from Raja Punjab. Raja Punjab, it can't be like Amita Bashar or something like when you are like calling all the spirits in India. You know those Indian movies where they will be calling spirits. I say this one now, spirit where they give Emefiole money. Because that Raja Punjab, $7,720,000. Baba, corruptly received $850,000, all in dollars, so from Raja Punjab. Corruptly received $400,000 from Source Computer Limited as kickback for contract award. Hey, 400B. Corruptly received $200,000 from Source Computer Limited as kickback for contract award. Again, it confer corrupt advantage on its associates, Limelight Multi-Dimensional Services Limited, to the tune of 900 million naira, 216,000 naira, and 324 naira 21 kobo. They said it confer corrupt advantage on its associates, Limelight, to the tune of 1,060,030,249. He also confer corrupt advantage on its associates, Artswin Resources Solution Limited, to the tune. I see that tune of that one. They say to the tune of to the tune of 398 million naira. The other one is it confer. Okay, all these ones are in naira. At least I least manage it here. 151 million, 204 million, 149 million, million. And you Olori Bruku where they shout Akabi Omolodo or Jaga Banditi on Facebook, on Twitter, everywhere. None of these changes, none of this rubber touch on a handle. Well, okay, not Tifnumbu Abobakus. The Buhari idiots, cyberbarians. While all of you are languishing in poverty, and you are singing next devil, next devil. These guys are really cashing out. Anyway, I don't want to believe everything, but sometimes I do not want to not believe everything. Okay? Because that's a lot of money. Anyway, they said that is why